The delay between when it goes actually online trips me out.
Yeah, same here.
I was like, should I just start talking and it'll catch up, or what's gonna happen?
Yeah, there's always just that little bit. I just sit here refreshing my other one. Hey, there we are. All right. We are live. Let's see. Howdy, everyone. We're live tonight, and hello, Electrum 516. We're going to be playing a little bit of 3DH tonight, and we are going to be celebrating the fact that I just got affiliate on Twitch. Yay!
Yay!
So tonight we have DM Cross.
Hello.
And Danny will be joining us as well. And let's see. So tonight, one of the big things is if you are on my Twitch page, you can see hey, Paul Plays Games. You can see that we have updated the actual page a bit. And there are now some links underneath. If you'd like to join the Discord, it's open for everybody. We have you can follow me on Twitter, follow my YouTube. There's a donation link, and I just put it there because I started with Streamlabs, and obviously in no way required, but greatly appreciated if anybody does it. And we also got some new overlays because of one of my good friends at work. And here we go.
I have a game hosting. You want to hop into it? We just gotta wait for Danny.
Sure. So this is the new overlay. We have chat. We have our tips and our subs and everything on there. And since we are affiliate now, since I'm an affiliate now, I always say we because I'm so used to saying things in terms of like being at Star City Games and stuff. So, yes, that is what I want. So I'm going to try this out. I know it might be a little bit smaller than usual because of the new frame, so please bear with me as I am testing this out.
Patrick said you're an overlay. Hashtag got him. I'm not sure that's how that works, but you know. I'm looking at your overlay. It's very schwanky.
Do we have a full game? Currently, no. We just have 3. If you'd like to join us, please hop into the Discord. It's a 3DH game, so 3 tickets for less decks. And I am definitely going to be playing a very janky deck. This is the celebration of getting affiliates, so I am going hard. So one of the things that I have is I have been saving this for a very special occasion. Some of you may have noticed my hoodie. I'm not quite sure. It is a Founders Brewing hoodie, which is my favorite brewery in Michigan. And I have a bottle of 2015 KBS, which is one of the best beers in the world. Not just because I think it's really good, but actually just rated one of the best beers in the world. It is a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Stout made with their breakfast stout, and it is fantastic. I think my dog heard my keys jangling and got a little freaked out.
Oh, somebody's on.
So, let me put this. I want to get everything all condensation. Ruin my wife's lovely desk area. Should drink out of my wife's teacup.
Yes, diabetes. It is 38.
Probably not. Probably not.
Debate bro, what is your MTGO tag? Because I have the game on buddies only, so I have to add you.
Debate bro. That's me.
I Hate the Hippos. 3DH is basically where it's an EDH deck where your entire deck has to be under 3 ticks, and ticks equal about $1, so it's a $3 deck.
Whole deck is $3, including your commander, but your basic lands do not count towards that total.
Yeah, that gives you typically about 30 cents more, which can make a difference.
It really can. So,
okay. Debate bro is debate bro. Almost as if it's easy. Hold on 1 second, debate bro. I'm adding you right now.
Is my mic working or a mic working?
Wonderful. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. If you go into the lobby under constructed open play just for fun, if you refresh, you should be able to see Seth,
Sweet. There
X,
we go.
and Spyrus.
Hey, Pelador. Yeah, Elevarius. It's time for some 3DH, and I am playing some. It's not good. I'm just gonna say that it's not good at all.
Well, I told Jeremy already what I'm playing, but I am also I took his patron. Well, I shouldn't say his, but John Suarez's Patron of the Moon deck that Jeremy did get the chance to pilot from a Commander versus not last week, but the week before. And I turned it into in the Randomonium game, and I turned it into 3DH. It was not easy because he had some higher priced cards like Cage Sun and the other one that does it, the imprint one that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, I know the card you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of it.
Those are like 50 and 60 cent cards by themselves, and I also figured that Amulet of Vigor was a big part of your strategy when you were putting the lands in tapped, but it was untapping them.
Yep,
that's a 90-cent card. That is a third of my deck.
That's a large portion of a budget.
Yeah, Extra Planar Lens is what Pelador says is the other one.
That's it.
Sounds correct. Is it 5-color bad stuff? It is 5-color bad stuff.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Jank Tribal.
I'm playing a Riku Miracle Grow style deck. Should be pretty interesting.
I'm sorry, did you say Riku Miracle Grow? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds fantastic.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
Sorry, we are waiting just a second. So Danny is Danny Cross, aka my wife, and she's putting a baby to bed who is pissed about it. I don't know if you guys can hear it at all in the background, but he's screaming.
Yeah, we hear them. Yeah. For those of us just joining us, because I know that I said this very early on when there was probably only 4 people watching, I'm also having my favorite beer.
I wish I could have a beer.
So excited about this beer. This has been aging in my basement for 2 years. I got 3 bottles in 2015, and I got 0 the last 2 years.
Does the age make it better?
It does.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Man. It is a breakfast stout that is aged in bourbon barrels for 6 months, and it is the base beer that it comes from, which is Founder's Breakfast Stout, is just one of my favorite, just drinkable beers, regular everyday beers. Really only comes out in like the fall winter, really stout season as they call it. And this one is aged for 6 months, and then so it's got like a really sharp bourbon taste, but if you age it, it really mellows that out a lot. Elevarius, you need a fitting card for me to sign a GP Atlanta? Sure. But aging it in bourbon barrels does put the ABV a little bit higher. It goes from about a 6 to about an 11.2.
That is strong for a beer.
It is
a sipping beer, as it were.
It is very much a sipping beer. We're gonna try and make it last a couple hours here. It is not something that I'm gonna try and drink down in the first half hour. Hopefully.
Hey, Jeremy, while we're waiting, in the Magic channel of your Discord, I want you to pop up on screen the picture I just put in there. That's awesome. Hug Moon. How amazing is that?
Hug Moon, indeed.
It's not quite as good as Blood Moon because it turns. Well, actually, Justin would probably say it's better because I'm sure it turns all your non-basics into pugs.
That's great. Cheshire, you said you missed the boat today. Yeah, maybe by a little bit if you've got the time. Like, might be playing multiple since I'm very much gonna not do well here.
Patrick says we should probably encourage Jeremy to chug that beer.
Oh God, no! This is
What's the worst that could happen?
100% not a chugging beer.
That doesn't mean that you can't chug it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Might affect battery life. Stupid Windows 10.
Is that
What is
Okay.
my signature card? Pellador. That would probably be Villainous Wealth.
So if somebody wants to hop in, Danny is saying that we can pass on her because the baby again is having a freak out.
Okay.
Maybe she'll join another game or something. I know a couple of people were asking before.
No, Cheshire was like, you want it?
Cheshire should be able to see the game because I added him, I believe, last time.
Yeah, I just want to double check on
Yeah,
on everything, make sure he's. Hey, and look, we got our first Prime subscriber. Looks like Squints. Thank you so much for that. Cheers.
That's very exciting.
Very first subscriber. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm probably going to be getting your information soon. There might be something being sent out to you.
Good guy, Jeremy.
Ooh, I'm gonna do the same. I have a free subscription as well.
Yeah,
Thank
I was
you.
just switching my account over because I'm pretty sure I have my Twitch Prime one.
Thanks so much, guys.
Pretty sweet, huh?
I just get Super Meat Boy. Boros fist bump to you. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
So, apparently my microphone should work now.
Awesome.
Hey.
How's it going, Cheshire?
Yeah, it's good. What's everyone up to?
Oh, celebrating getting affiliate status, drinking a fancy beer, and probably going to get super wrecked with my really terrible 3DH deck.
And apparently he's making a bunch of money.
Well, this just sounds like a recipe for delicious disaster.
Diabetes cheered for 55 bits. Thank you so much, Diabetes.
What are the cheers?
It's basically a donation.
Yeah, it's like a tip. You can buy bits on Twitch, and then for every 1 bit that you cheer in someone's chat, they get 1 cent.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Elivarius, do you or any of the regular players plan on or make videos on doing the research and construction of 1-ticks and 3DH decks? At the moment, no, but that was actually one of the things I was thinking about today. I was trying to think of something special that we could do tonight. And I was like, hey, why don't we make a deck on stream? But I didn't think we would actually be able to make the deck and play it. I didn't know if there would be enough time to. But that is definitely something that I want to do. And if that's something that you want to see, we can definitely try that out at some point.
Just as a side note for the YouTube channel that I'm a part of, we do something called Deck Tech Tuesday, which is our Tuesday videos. We do a deck tech where we explain how a deck is made and broken down and everything. And I did plan on eventually doing the 3DH decks that I'm making. So
that's awesome.
That's also another potentially interesting idea for Commander Versus, because you usually use like paper price restrictions, but there are a lot of different cards that are worth a lot less, and on Magic Online you could like battle 3DH decks in paper as well.
Correct. Yeah, it's definitely something that you can do. Looks like my overlay is not updating with cheers, unfortunately. Sorry about that, Diabetes. I will try and get that corrected ASAP. Again, first time using it, I didn't have anybody cheering, so it was kind of a shot in the dark to see if it worked how I thought it would. Elvario says, what's weird is how Inferno Titans cost more on MTGO than paper.
Look up,
there are definitely some cards that are going to cost more on Magic Online than paper.
Look up Bane of Progress.
Yeah,
Just
like any
check
of the cards that are Commander exclusives from the Commander precons. Oh, looks like we did get the cheer, but the window's all screwed up. maybe we can fix that. We're gonna be seeing infinites here for a minute. Maybe we can get that. Oh, okay, so it doubles up when we do that. So we can actually just go kill that one. And then we should just be able to see the other one.
Will you be seeing into the infinite?
Into
Oh,
the infinite. Ooh.
I mean, yeah, if you want to look
Alright,
that
cool.
closely at it.
Now we got diabetes as the top cheer. Sweet. Thank you much. Yes, so Bane of Progress does cost quite a bit. There are actually quite a few of them because of the fact that they stopped doing the pre-cons on Magic Online. So you actually have to just get them in treasure chests. And they just tend to be a lot more. Check out, which one was it? It was either, I don't know if it was Tempt with Discovery or what was the other, like, really big land one?
Tempt of Discovery and the Hour of Revelation one, the one from what's it?
That card shouldn't be too expensive since it was printed in standard, right? Or
Nah, I'm pretty sure Tempt. With
no, not
Discovery.
Tempt. The Hour, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Somebody do a price check on Tempt with Discovery. And then there's one other one that I completely forgot.
Yeah, there you go. Tempt with Vengeance is 15 ticks, over 15 ticks.
Yep.
And that's the token one, the little 1/1 elementals.
Yep. I'm pretty sure Tempt with Discovery is like 14. Something like that. Yeah, Realms Uncharted is cheap.
There it is.
Oh,
16 ticks.
Or just put it right up there. Cheshire, are you joining us?
I am just I'm just quickly checking to see if I've got a separate deck that you guys haven't played against yet.
That's fair.
Because otherwise you'd be playing against something that you've already played against, which it's fine, but
It's fine. It's fine. Don't care too much. So yeah, let's see. Tempt with Discovery price is 16.27 tickets.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's quite up there, and I'm pretty sure like all the Tempts, like most of the ones that came out last year, the year before, and possibly 2014. I think 2014 was still pre-cons, like you could still buy those online.
I think so too.
Patrick says that the other RAM card we're thinking of is the Join Forces card. I forget what it is.
Oh, it has like collective off, or what is it
Collective
called?
Voyage.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think Collective Voyage is actually a bit cheaper because it was actually in a pre-con that was available online.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh.
Did you get a whisper from the bot?
Yeah, it's actually only 0.12 ticks.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones that came in a pre-con, and it wasn't just, hey, get lucky in a treasure chest. Broken Harbinger, welcome to the chat. Playing Horizon Zero Dawn with some EDH going on in the background. Sounds like a good night. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, like you said, Bane of Progress is definitely one that I would really like, but man, it's expensive.
So it's actually down from the one time I went to look it up. It was like 15 ticks when I looked it up a while ago. Now it's like only 5 ticks I saw the price, but still 5 ticks for Bane of Progress.
Yeah.
I mean, that card is absurd, so it's still a lot, but that card is kind of absurd.
It is very good, but it's still in paper. It's like,
yeah, I mean, that's
it's
true.
So
That's true.
Diabetes looked it up. It was like 2.5 or so, and that's absurd when you think of the fact that normally online cards are a fraction of their paper cost. Now that one's double its paper cost. That's insane.
Yeah. Elivirus, you can join the Discord either by clicking on the link below the channel. If you're just on desktop, there should be yep, there it is. You found it. Or you can do, I have programmed the Discord into the Nightbot, so you can just do /Discord, and it should just bring up a link for you as well.
I'm shaking my fist at Nightbot mentions, just so you know.
Hey, there we are.
There we go. Sorry.
Oh, good.
All right. All right. Let's see if we can
You know,
Adjust the screen a bit here.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
You always win these dice rolls.
It happens, yeah.
Must be nice.
Who are you paying off at Magic Online here?
Whitelist.
Whoa, hello.
So we have Riku of Two Reflections, Isperia the Inscrutable, Patron of the Moon, and Atogatog.
What do these cards do?
Atogatog. That's
so
awesome.
This is a terrible hand, so we're gonna keep it.
It's only fair. It's only fair. Oh yeah,
right.
Sneak.
I'm telling you, it's not a good deck.
I'm only keeping this hand because of one card out of the entire hand.
That seems
keeping this hand
legit.
because it has 2 lands.
Oh,
We're gonna get the land that gives us the most mana, the most colors.
All the mana.
All right.
Okay, I've tried reading Isperia like 3 times, and I'm still not sure what the hell it does. So, it doesn't seem important.
So you have to guess a card. If you guess a card in the person's hand correctly, you get to go find a flying creature and put it in your hand. You get to tutor out a flying creature. If you guess the card correctly.
Fair enough.
Pretty good.
And it does not say a non-land card.
Correct. Oh yeah, that's no big deal.
What? Did something happen? My screen blanked out.
I blanked out.
I blanked out. Yeah, I've got amnesia. What happened?
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm pretty sure I remember very recently playing a deck with this commander and playing an Amulet of Vigor on turn 1 or 2, and that's being really, really good.
A complete coincidence, I guess.
I think I remember that.
That must just be a mirage.
I mean, it's not like the most synergistic card on EDH Trek or anything.
He phased out. Yes, thank you, Palador.
Oh, please, can we not? I know phasing's like a thing again, and I'd rather it not be.
It's just the one card.
Yeah, that's
still good. I remember.
That's
yeah.
Congratulations, Noel.
Thank you.
Yes. Genius.
One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Now you too can feel the disappointment of people subbing and you not being able to access it until it goes over $100.
Oh yeah, waiting for that day.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That's the way YouTube does it too. If you don't make enough revenue for $100, they roll it over, but it's really upsetting.
Yeah, they wait until you've made 100. Yep, I'm very aware. I think I'm a little spoiled from being in charge of all of the Star City Games stuff. And just being like, oh yeah, this just comes every week, or every month rather.
Oh, everything is so bad.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, just
sure it is.
No big deal.
I mean, some of it's worse than others. I meant the card I drew, honestly.
Okay, what does this stuff mean?
So one of the other things I was thinking, I was trying to think of like fun things to do tonight to celebrate this, and so I'm playing
ice cream.
That would be awesome. So I'm playing this jank deck, and I was thinking of, after everything, playing one of the stipulation PUBG things where it's just like, hey, you have to go through the whole game and not use any you can't pick up any guns. You can't pick up anything unless you loot it off another person. So the only way to get anything is by like getting a vehicle and running people over first, and then you can pick up stuff off their body. And I just thought that one was funny.
That sounds like what I do in every game of PUBG.
I know, right?
So I've never played the game, but it sounds like a terrible time.
It's awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was the voice of somebody convincing themselves.
So the biggest problem with it right now is the fact that there is a very high number of hackers, or has been over the last couple of weeks. It's been going down steadily, but a lot of people were hacking, and so they would do like, speed hacks where people were going way too fast, just like shooting through walls. They could see you, through walls and through everything. So it got really annoying for a while. It's starting to calm down a little bit. They're starting to combat it a bit more, but oh, shoot.
What's the over/under on number of Atogs you're actually playing? Is my question.
That's a good question.
There's one in his command zone.
Yes.
Oh, well, let's see. I know how to tap mana. I swear.
I love this card.
Lavarius says, I can't wait for it to actually get to pseudo winter here. It's too damn hot. Yeah. It's starting to get there here in Roanoke.
Yeah. We had a couple of cold days the other day, or the other week, and then it's getting warm.
This should have been chair tribal. I'm not sure if I can afford everything. Like, this is jank tribal, all right? We're doing pretty good.
It's kind of the same thing.
I'm setting the line at 3.5 Atogs in 99, but I'm taking the under.
I'm curious which Atog constitutes the half.
No, like in sports betting, you generally set it at a half point, so you take the over/under and you get a whole point designation.
Yeah, so 0, 1, 2, or is under,
or 3.
Yeah,
3 is under as well, actually.
Oh, did you say 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
Okay, yeah. So 0, 1, 2, and 3 are the under, and then 4 and above are the over. Yeah.
4 through 99. Although I guess 99 is not technically
not very viable,
given the number of permanents on your battlefield currently.
Correct. Yes, Elvirus. PUBG is supposed to come to console, which is going to be nice. They actually said that is going to be rolling out on December 12th. All right.
So who are we actually streaming with today?
What do you?
Well, I wasn't here for the introduction, so I don't know who we're playing with.
Oh.
So we have DM Cross.
Hi.
And
Debate Bro. That's me. Most famously known as Caleb Durward's most trustworthy mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a long running joke, but
well, that's good. That we have trustworthy fellows here.
Oh yeah, that's me.
DM Cross has a voice. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
I always have a voice.
Ooh, should be good.
When I'm playing, anyway.
Okay.
Helveria says it was still 75 degrees here 2 hours ago. Oof.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty rough.
I love this card too much. It's not even that good, but I love it.
Is this gonna be like weird tribal, and like weird as in the creature type?
Unfortunately not.
Now I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you.
I actually didn't even think about an arcane adaptation for this deck.
Oh yeah, that would have been some tribal jank.
That one? I'm pretty sure it's going to be low.
You could have also gotten Conspiracy too.
Yeah, I think Conspiracy is pretty cheap. Time or knowledge? If it's time, take an extra turn. If knowledge,
I believe all the damn it.
You know what? You can just have a 2/2.
All I see is I cast this 2/2 flying bird.
That's what I heard. Arcane adaptation is only 0.01, so yeah, that probably could go in this deck. telling you, this is. Once you see some of the nonsense that's going on in this deck, you're gonna be like, "What is he doing?"
Alright, I think this is gonna work. I think it does.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't see any blue mana up, so I think I'm safe. Force of Will, no.
I think Force of Will is unfortunately slightly out of the 3DH budget line.
Nah, there's got to be a promo somewhere. This is Magic Online.
Ooh, I wish.
Really?
Do have domain. Future Sight.
Yeah.
But where? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Look at that Mind Stone on top of my library.
Top of your library.
Must be nice.
I'm gonna put that over here.
Big shout out to John Suarez for the deck list.
Yeah. Let's see.
You have a lot of mana. You've just been hitting land drops and it scares the crap out of me.
I've been hitting land drops and I played Explosive Vegetation.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It doesn't really do much for me right now.
I mean, you
Because
could
all I'm casting is these Signets.
cast your
pretty
commander.
Scary.
Your commander is a big old 5/5.
Yeah. That's not really the focus of the deck.
I didn't think so.
How busted is this amulet? It seems pretty good.
I don't know.
It's gonna make his deck way better than any of ours.
So
Fair enough.
far,
Yeah.
so far, it's only untapped one thing. To be fair.
Let's just
Oh,
go for it.
Lord.
Man, if I just get in there with a Atogatog, this is going to be the saddest Jink tribal deck.
5/5 commander tribal.
Yeah.
All I did was hit people with a big. Is the Tog actually a type? It is. I always think they're like frog people or something.
Nah, Atog is the actual creature type.
How many Atogs are there actually? Let's go ask Scryfall.
Surprisingly, not very many.
I'm the one you want to burn for one? Me? Okay.
Yeah, over there with
I like to distribute it equally.
over there with your 2/2 bird. We're all afraid. There are 12 actual Atogs, and if we include changelings, there's 38.
Yeah, the Changelings is where it gets you.
I didn't realize there was that many changelings. Holy poop.
Why would you do that?
Aww.
It's just gonna bounce all my stuff.
Aww. I took a damage. But why?
But why?
But why indeed? Brawl's expertise.
You all my stuff.
Getting
Like
rid
I
of
said-
Amulet is definitely the right call here.
I like to distribute it equally.
So far, I've only seen this one creature out of his deck, and I hate it.
uh,
There we go. Max F8 value.
yep.
So we all just decided to play Arch Enemy, right? That's how this
That's
worked
what
out.
I'm hearing. Yeah, the day pros are like, I think I'll just take on everybody. That's no big deal.
I feel like I helped everyone equally there. Took out some good stuff. Dealt evens amounts of damage.
Yeah, and now we're evenly all gonna punch you in the face.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
So if Plead for Power had gone through, what would everybody have voted for?
Probably
Time.
drawing cards, honestly.
Yeah.
Sexy time. Always sexy time.
Yeah, it is early enough. It's probably better to go with time, actually.
Yeah, because what's the worst he's
Just
gonna do?
basically get like a land drop out of it.
So you have to choose a player every time you tap that thing?
Tap that.
Oh, that sounds miserable. You have to choose a player, then a color.
No. Jeremy, what was the deck that you were playing? Oh, the graph deck, the Experiment Crag. That was terrible. Every time anybody's creature entered the battlefield, it prompted Jeremy to see if he wanted to graft onto it.
Oh yeah.
Until we figured out that he could like auto note opponent's creatures.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, if you right click it on the stack, you typically get some other options. And
yeah, they actually added that in, where you can auto yield no if it's trying to target the other opponent's.
Okay, that's mildly surprisingly good like design by the Magic Online team, so good for them.
Yeah, look at them doing something right.
Is MTG bot not a mod? It should be a mod in here. Not sure why it wouldn't be. So we can just replay these.
Yes, thank you, Twitch. Or not Twitch.
Come on. There we go.
Not the signets.
The signets.
Did your signets get returned too?
He bounced one of my signets, my Atog, and then the 2/2 token.
Oh, okay.
From in front of Cheshire.
I didn't see the third target. I guess I only saw the two because I saw the token and Atogatog.
Yeah, and it was my Rakdos signet as well.
And then everything else on my field.
Pardon. Riku.
There he is.
All right.
Oh,
he of two reflections, not just the one.
Yeah.
Because he's standing in a hall of mirrors.
I feel like Riku should be similar to Brothers Yamazaki.
Yeah.
Should be able to have two of them.
There was a post on Reddit about in the EDH thing that people wish that Brothers Yamazaki got reprinted with partner so that you could put two of them together.
House Hunters.
Yep. It wasn't House Hunters, right? It was the other.
Oh, Property Brothers. Sorry,
Property Brothers.
Different HGTV show.
Yes, one of the other
same concept
HGTV
though.
shows.
Same concept. Goodness. Who'd you choose?
Spectral Searchlight.
Yeah, who'd you choose? Hi, Warrenstein666, who's now watching. Which is probably one of the...
In MTGO, yeah.
That's probably one of the creepier things I've ever said.
Oh, I should always yield to that. Ugh.
Chose himself.
Ah. He's so good at this game.
Hey, I have blue magic. Why didn't I get chosen? The heck?
Yeah, what the heck?
Morph. Well, we know what that one is.
Could be anything.
Could even be a Willbender.
No. What's a Willbender?
Or 1,000 wins.
Yeah, it's probably Willbender.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a Chroma.
That escalated quickly. It's probably a Willbender. It could be 1,000 wins. It's probably a Chroma. Flying 6/6 angel.
Angry Angel.
He's pissed.
Conveniently leaves Morph mana up.
Paul Plays Game says it was me watching MTGO. Just curious. Uh-oh. Starting to get the moonfolk out there.
I know. That tribal moonfolk. Beware.
Tribal moonfolk indeed.
It's 6 mana for a flying 4/4. It's not terrible.
It's pretty scary.
So Patrick and Danny, my wife, are talking about how old I am. Patrick just said, "What a little baby I am," because my wife is 2 years older than me. I am 29, just so everybody knows.
So
I
she's
just
like
turned
cradle
29.
snatcher?
I guess so. Does that make me the, what is that, grave robber or something?
Well, I'm the oldest one here, so it makes me Skeletor.
You said it, not me, sir.
I'm Australian. I'm fine with that.
Oh, Patrick is the same age as Danny, which means he is also past his warranty.
I call shenanigans.
What is happening?
What? Don't worry about it.
Shenanigans.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
I'm worried about it.
You're going to tap artifacts to untap.
Oh, there's one.
We're at 2. We're at 2 Atogs. Almost an Atogatog, except that one's already on the field.
If you fling me to death, I will be very upset.
There's nope, not gonna happen.
That would actually be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be acceptable.
And then we all laugh and laugh.
You guys,
somebody gets slapped.
You guys watch game nights very often? Did you guys see the Commander 2017 Precon one that they did, where Mel Lee basically, oh well, mine's only a 4/4. Basically flung Edgar Markov for the win.
Yeah, I think so.
Fantastic. I'm not gonna declare blockers because then mine would die.
Get in there.
Boom.
Yeah. Jeremy.
Get in there, Tog. Do your business. Because that's all I've got.
How much mana do you have?
Do its business.
Not enough.
Oh, I'm gonna
make it worse for me.
I mean, not gonna make it better. I appreciate the solidarity debate, bro. I saw that.
Pinging me down to 38. What a guy.
Death by 40 paper cuts, unless somebody's got life gain.
You can also just put something on there to, or no, yeah, because it would just continue to be 1. I was gonna say you can continue just casting spells to untap it, but still 40 paper cuts.
I mean, you've got white, black. You could gain life, and green.
Gaining life is too strong.
Somebody
In
actually,
this deck?
Yeah. You could have. Hey, if you somehow Felidor Guardian, no, not Guardian, Sovereign, and win the game, that's got to be the jankiest win, and none of us are gonna see coming from 5-color nonsense. That's the one where
Electrode is here to stop any Felidar Sovereign nonsense.
I appreciate that. That's a Guardian of Tazeen. That is a fact or fiction one. No, that's not
no.
No, this is the Tappy Tappy.
Frost Titan-ish.
Ish.
There was a thing I saw online about a comedian. She was either from, I cannot remember exactly, Japan, I think. And she was describing coming to America and how the one thing she's trying to bring back there is the word ish, because they don't actually have it, a concept of that. They don't have a word for it. So she like went and talked to her mom the next time she was over there, and she was like, you know, trying to say like, we'll meet at like 4:30-ish, but they don't have the word for it. So she was like, we'll meet between 4:25 and 4:35. And her mom just got mad at her. we doing here? This is
What?
this is not.
It's only fair. You hit me for 5 commander. I hit you for 4. Just bleh.
Just blah, he says.
Checks out.
See?
Math checks out.
I mean, the only reason
It's really the bleh that puts it over the top on being okay.
I appreciate that. See, we're only even. Yeah, I think I said that right. We're only even the same life total because of whatever this thing is. Gelectrode.
G-electrode?
Yeah,
I call it gel electrode, but
I mean, that's
one of
what I
those
said.
things. Yeah. Its art is just so cool.
I just see it as electrode with a G in front, so it's G-electrode. You know what?
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It does, actually. I see you're in your combat phase.
I am in my combat.
Oh,
phase.
okay. I see how it is.
Hey, you're the only one who's still at 40.
I feel like I'm about to get combo killed.
I'm saying he's the only one at 40. Why are you doing that?
Because I owe him for the 1.
Why are you for the 1 point?
Yeah.
That's your
What? You can recast it. It goes to your hand.
I can recast it.
Or you could just counter it, I guess.
Oh, shenanigans.
Oh, you're no fun.
Swindled.
Nah, bro. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Gotta be a correct Magic the Gathering player.
And respond to the spell Swindle.
This is such a cool card, Spell Swindle.
Mm-hmm. What?
I like everything that's happening right now. Let's all talk about how much effort went into bounce Atogatog.
This is some nonsense. I could have used those treasures for almost nothing.
I don't believe you.
No. We're talking about Jank Tribal. That's 3 treasures. Revel in Riches is a thing.
It's not like he's going to play Marionette Master or anything.
No, yeah, that was.
I've lost to that too much in Standard to be okay with it.
I was smashing people last week with it. Was hilarious. Just like Spell Swindle, their biggest thing, like, oh, your deck is very expensive. I wonder if you're playing a god. Oh, there it is, counter it. Hey, and now I'm just gonna cast my Marionette Master because you're all tapped out, and then I'll just sack all these treasures.
So much damage.
I don't have any green, do I? Nope.
Except I was using the blue hour as well to bring it back.
You used it to try to spell swindle me.
I did.
God, clues are so sweet.
Yeah, clues are sweet.
All the little extra mechanics they've been making in recent sets are really cool. Energy dominated Standard for a while. Clues are cool.
For a while?
Yeah, it's still doing it. The treasure tokens are cool.
Wasn't like 46% energy.
I was gonna say a while and then not, and then a while again, and now like everywhere.
Still.
Yeah.
Have a few spell swindles for Victor to sign in Atlanta. Yep, he was added just a little while ago. And he will be playing Commander.
Don't mind me. Oh, I guess I should.
Don't mind me, he says with all his man.
And killing me with paper cuts.
+4.
+4.
Credit where it's due, please.
You don't get any credit. None. If he kills me with G-electrode, your 4 out of 40 is not gonna.
That's 10%.
Yeah.
My cards are hovering.
This is too many. No,
oh my!
Too many triggers.
He's gonna draw many cards. Many much.
Elvarius says I owe him a thrashing after Hascon's games with him. Did you play Commander with him at Hascon?
Oh, this is so sweet.
No, it's not.
It is.
You get an untap for the copied spell?
No, because you just copy. You don't get to
okay.
cast it, unfortunately.
I was checking the wording as it was.
G-electroded to death, yes.
I'm still saying Jill Electrode. That's its name
Me
now.
too.
That's how English works. Somebody says something weird and then doesn't stop, and then people catch on.
I like gelled. Gelled is good. Are you going to be gelled to death?
You remember
That was very
those?
good.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I got him one time, good time with Unesh, then faced the wrath of his Olivia mobilized for war deck a few times. Yeah.
Ooh. Did that work out well for him? Because I really wanted to build the Cycle Discard Madness Olivia Mobilized for War deck.
I would say probably.
As soon as Archfiend of Ifnir was revealed from a Monket, I was like,
Mhm.
oh god, I have to do it. Who did you ping?
Of me, of course.
Oh.
No, that is not true.
I don't
No.
know. I just assume. I'm not actually paying attention.
I find your accusations hurtful.
Elvers, how was HasCon? Did you enjoy it? It was definitely one that was on my radar, but I was already going to Gen Con this year and PAX Unplugged.
I really want the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons.
I got mine. It is super
pretty
sweet.
I will run it in paper decks. I don't care if people are like, but that's not a real card. I'll be like, do you see it printed on cardboard?
Yeah, I want to put it in one of my decks.
Ouch.
Yay! Somebody's finally gonna put some damage on him.
Ugh.
That's a damage you can't
God,
stop
I'm
right now.
so targeted.
Yes, this one time that you're going to be now equal
Why
to
is my
the...
life so difficult?
We're sorry that you're tied for first.
It's not. It's a 36. Meh.
Yeah, that's tied for second.
Oh,
That's horrible.
Oliveri says, I purchased one of the VIP tickets and I admit I was skeptical due to the $640 price tag, but WotC made it worth it every step of the way. I'd do it again if I had the funds.
I hate
That's
how...
good to know.
Okay.
I don't know that I would pay that much for the entry, but that's just me.
I feel like we need one of those memes of what you can buy for that much money. Most likely including a small third world country.
I was about to say, it's like a yacht, an island, maybe a small moon.
Like, convert that into Australian dollars. That's almost $1,000.
Ah,
Yeah.
Listen, right? You're just going to keep bouncing it back to my hand.
It's true.
And it's just going
counterspell.
to be paid for 5 again and again and again.
See, now if you swing it somewhere else, it doesn't have to get capsized.
I wasn't even swinging it at you.
Oh yeah, well I owed
Swung
him.
it at
I owed him
Patron.
one. I forgot. That's
He
true.
owed me one.
I
You
did.
owed him one for the 1 point of damage he did to me.
Yeah, that's...
But it was in solidarity of after. Oh no, you did swing it at me. I've got 5 commander damage from somebody.
I don't know what you're talking about. Elvarius says, got free swag left and right at the 25th anniversary. I got a full set of World Wake. Wow, that's awesome. I know
like-
they were giving out full sets to people, but that's
That's
pretty insane.
not a fun card.
Congrats.
Oh, I misplayed. Oh, I'm so bad at Magic.
You tapped the wrong land.
No, I just missequenced.
And open bar, which is
He's just playing the wrong deck.
I'm hoping
First of all, I'm not playing the wrong deck. This deck is sweet.
I'm hoping that you drank your $640 worth of open bar booze.
That scares me actually.
Oh, that's fine.
Void Shatter or drinking $600 worth of booze?
The young pyromancer, but also the $600 worth of booze, unless that's like one expensive bottle.
Nah, it's not that hard.
I'm pretty sure that Sam Adams Utopias are like 300 right now.
I'm a foreign listed man, so you guys and your non-beer and calm down.
It's Sam Adams. It's kind of beer.
That's actually what I
It's
drink.
It's a. Have you ever seen the Utopias stuff?
Hmm.
It's like a huge blend of really high ABV stuff, and it's super expensive. Let me see. Utopia. Yep, it is $200 for a bottle, which the bottles are actually pretty large.
Better be
and-
for $200 freaking dollars.
And it is illegal in 12 states.
Ooh, which states? Is it illegal in Iowa?
Possibly. It's one of those where it's like illegal because of the high alcohol content.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it can't be considered a beer.
I have a response. Boom.
This won't matter at
Rude.
all.
I mean, it matters once.
Gerard.
Get in there. Get in there, Electrode.
Get your
Electrode.
get your taxes.
Out of all the brands, Magic by far had the best setup for VIP holders. Everyone got free packs, free play mats, gravity dice, bags, a free commander deck, a free random complete set at the anniversary party, free drinks and such. Wow. Yeah, you guys were set up. It's kind of funny because after the first day in the VIP room, Mark Rosewater would be in there for hours just answering questions. That's actually really sweet.
Pick me. I don't know why it mattered.
So Utopias is a multi-step, time-intensive, and complex process at 28% ABV.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, it's more of like a port or a sherry than a beer at that point.
So here's my problem with
Gosh,
Spectral Searchlight, right? If I try and cast something, and then I try and tap it for mana, it won't work until I casted the thing. That is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
That's of all the Magic Online glitches though, that one's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It could be worse. But still, it's frustrating.
You know, there's some hydras over there that you're feeding.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Feeding those hydras.
We are ready to chomp down on some mana.
It's probably gonna be my face.
Yeah. Not my face.
Don't worry, mate. It's just gorging itself.
Just gorging itself.
I'll probably leave one back to block.
Pellador asked if everyone could have one non-legal commander card in their commander deck, what would it be?
Prophet of Crufix.
Yeah, probably.
Grizzle Daddy.
The father.
They said Goblin Tutor.
I'm so targeted. Look at this. This is horse crap.
Oh, I'm sorry. Managorger Hydra Boy.
Yeah, you got Managorger Hydras.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
2 of them.
2 is not enough. I have more plans for them.
You see, back in my day.
I had 5. Okay, I need to find an IR table.
Oh, never mind. I can't do it because I don't have a.
Diabetes says Painter Servant, and Elivari says Timmy Power Gamer.
Yeah.
Why not just choose
Oh.
Richard Garfield then?
Cheaty face.
Difficult though. I'm really bad at mental magic, so that would be a very, very poor choice for me.
I guess play this old thing.
Oh yeah, we'll just play this.
Yes. Keep casting spells.
I'm out of mana, so I will probably not be doing that.
Unfortunate.
Recurring Nightmare would be a pretty good one. There was actually an episode of Commander Versus where it was before I was on. It was they had drafted planes or drafted blocks rather, and Suarez picked that block specifically so he could choose Recurring Nightmare, and he was going to build his deck around it. And so he built it, and it was when Director Troy was still there, and he was just like, "Yeah, that card's not legal in Commander."
Yes.
So you better get a new one. Evening,
remember
Scribbles.
this.
Welcome to the stream.
Scribbly.
We're just gonna power up that Hydra. That's what we're gonna do.
I think that's what we've all agreed upon. Point.
I didn't agree upon that.
I
I didn't have options.
That's good enough. I'm so okay with this. Okay, Signet Tribal. I'm a fan.
I mean, if you're running 5 colors, that means you
You
have 10
gotta.
signets.
Yeah, and they're all quite good, so seems worth it.
Signet Tribal, Tripland Tribal, Guildgate Tribal.
Do you have Maze's End in this deck? Because that would be a janky win.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, someone's a new target. You have 2 guild gates already? Jeez.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna totally get my 8 other guild gates and mazes in. Let me tell you something about this deck. All right. When I say jank tribal, I mean jank tribal. There are probably 8 different combos in here and no tutors. And so I'm probably going to get like, oh, here's a card that I can combo with this other card. And then here's card B that has no interaction with that card at all.
Yeah, sounds right. I posted about 3DH and the streams and everything a while back, and I got a question from somebody about what did we think was one of the differences between this and obviously 1-ticks as well.
1-ticks.
And regular Magic. Like, do you see different strategies stronger than normal? Do you see certain cards stronger than normal, etc., etc.? And one of the things that I said was I feel like Lifelink has a much bigger part of the game in this because it's a little harder to lock out or like combo off and kill somebody even if they do have a lot. Basically, life gain decks, the only thing you have are mana damage type stuff. Oh my, that's many things.
So many.
Eat your vegetables.
Not a fan.
You know what? I'm voting to kick him after that comment. We're not getting back into the bear discussions like we did the other week.
What are you talking about?
It was unbearable.
That was completely bearable.
No, I had to put a pause on the stream a couple times.
Are we gonna call it Black Bear Day?
Please don't.
Do it every year.
No.
Yep.
Oh. You have to
Elevarius, is this week still Arena of the Arbitrary? What was the last episode that came out?
Halloween.
Mill.
Halloween. Yeah, then definitely we will be back in the arena this week.
So does that also mean that we're not getting the Horde episode at all this season? Because it's only for Halloween?
Possibly.
Oh, that was suspicious at best.
No, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I like the Horde video, except for the fact that Soares messes it up.
Let's see. What else we got? Pelidor, I did see your comment on 1-ticks versus 3DH in the Discord. I think somebody responded to it. I know. DM Cross, did you respond to it?
In the Discord? No.
I don't have no. Pelidor actually made like a pretty long post about it.
Oh, yeah. That was, I think, when we were talking about, that was under general, we were talking about the average pricing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the trade-off with 1-ticks is that you can play more colors, hence getting a greater card pool. However, with no non-basics, the chances of getting mana screwed is a lot higher. Not to say that your Nekuzar deck was inefficient. He's talking to Mason at this point. It was absolutely sweet in the last stream, but the ramp from a green 3-color deck was much more powerful. And it goes on and on about it that way.
I don't think I have any possible way to beat Flyers, so...
Well, that's good, because they have a possible way to beat you.
I figure.
In the face, yeah! I don't know.
Elford for Christmas?
Hey.
Did I mention how much they want to hit you in the face?
For the holidays, if I am not getting to play Nerf War, I don't know what we're doing wrong. That's all I'm...
This premise so bad. Damn Australia.
The Nerf War, the card?
Yeah. We even had a Nerf gun donated to the cause, and you can see it in pretty much every episode of Split Second behind me.
Oh, that's right, on your guys' wall.
Yeah. One of the beefy ones. That's like 4D batteries. Shoots like 35 darts in a 10 seconds or something ridiculous like that.
Your wall of false idols from certain individual.
Yeah.
So what is it? People just donate awards to them or something?
No, the trophy that's up there, the cup, is actually from an event where we had ordered all the trophies. We order all the trophies like for a full season essentially.
Mhm.
And we ordered that one, and then the location got changed, I believe. The rules state it has to be a base Nerf gun. No, the rules state it has to be a Nerf gun that shoots Nerf darts, which means that it has to be a one of the dart guns and not one of the ball like pellet guns. And it has to be from 2 meters away. And that's all I remember of it. You can check out the video where they were testing it out at the WotC headquarters, because he had one of the massive like auto fire battery powered ones that he was shooting at like 3 different decks. It was awesome.
Oh man. I wonder what that flying 4/5 is going to do.
I have no idea. It's probably going to attack Jeremy Knoll, the biggest threat in the game.
Obviously.
Oh.
Look,
It's back on
Australia
defense.
doesn't like to start wars, all right?
It can trade with the patron. This patron art from afar reminds me a lot of the lay claim art. So I look at it every time and I'm like, why does my opponent have a lay claim out?
I do what I want. It's my
Play
stream.
too
I
much-
do what I want.
Too much Almond Cat Limited, I guess.
USA Bird Herd with Sunbirds as a commander, as the Thanksgiving Horde deck.
So we're all agreeing that the Hydras are a little annoying, right?
No,
Yeah, they're nonsense.
I think that's a false assumption.
You're balancing the copy, right? Because you're a smart man.
No. I hope not.
I'm pretty sure if anybody was ooh, nice. If anybody was playing the Grimlock Dinosaur Vehicle Transformed Rival, it definitely would be Steven. I mean, as much as I really want to play Sword of Dungeons and Dragons, which I might just throw in, Nerf War is definitely the card that I want to be playing during the holiday episode. Oh look, Patron of the Moon with no Amulet of Vigor.
I know. I'm very sad.
I'm very happy.
I mean, I kind of got to do that for no big deal, I guess.
Yeah. So one of the things about the holiday episode is also that Unhinged should be out by then.
Stable.
Unstable, that's the one. I always mess those up.
They're too similar.
They are.
Ouch. 5 commander damage.
I have 5
Unstable.
commander damage. I felt like somebody else needed 5 commander damage.
Okay, that's fair. I'll accept that for the name of equality.
And you're still not lowest on the totem pole.
That's true. Those Manic Order Hydras were putting in work.
Yeah, they were, and they can again in 7 more spells.
Congrats.
Oh, that's easy.
Comes into play tapped land.
Is it a guild gate? Because somebody's gunning for those guild
it's
gates.
Triland. Triland. No big deal.
No big deal.
Try before you buy land?
Maybe.
And Mark Rosewater did confirm that they will have legendary creatures, I believe. I believe he confirmed that in Unstable. So that is something to look forward to for that holiday episode.
Good, because Brad's back from TwitchCon, which means that I should probably start planning the next Commander the Gathering. Blarg.
TwitchCon? Was he just here for like a little while afterwards?
Yeah, pretty much. So he went to the game one in Japan, then across
sure.
to TwitchCon, and then back here for packs.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah, I
he
should
was
really
in
send
the
my
lead.
mana
Working
going
with the
into Hydras
play
first.
Dauntless people.
Who's...
Phoenix Labs or something.
All right. This is
I think
I feel discriminated against. I wasn't allowed to have an amulet, and he's over here casting amulets. What the heck?
Yeah, but my amulet is sweet.
So was mine.
Eh.
I don't know.
Does
It
that
was
mean
doing
no Richard Garfield EDH? I don't know. We'll have to see what all they come out with in UN3. This is some garbage right here.
Are you calling my deck garbage?
No, my deck is garbage. I'm
Fair
saying
enough.
double Mana Gorger Hydra is pretty garbage.
Can I call his deck garbage?
Sure.
I mean, you
I'm
can.
calling his deck garbage.
It's hurtful, but you can.
Your deck is garbage.
I have feelings.
There you
Do
go.
you?
No.
That's a lie. Look what you're playing.
This deck is so cool. And you're just going to draw 4 cards because... What if I crack my clues now? Will you stop targeting me? So you can draw more cards?
I mean, that's actually a pretty swanky deal.
If anybody was to make a Frankie Peanuts deck, it would be Justin Parnell. He has wanted to make that one for quite some time. He wanted to make that the last 2 holiday specials. But from Unhinged, 'cause I don't think Unglued had any legendaries.
All right, friend.
I can't remember. But yeah, out of all of the ones that were available from the unsets as commanders, it was basically like Frankie Peanuts, and then Richard Garfield, and then Shrug. I mean, there's like Johnny Combo player. I think maybe 1 or 2 more, but they're kind of, it's basically like those 2 are actual relevant as far as I remember.
I gave you an extra card.
Can we be friends, please?
Yes.
Unglued had Timmy and Johnny.
I
That makes
am
sense.
ever so grateful.
Allow me to show you
Good.
why there's 4 damage to the face.
Yeah, I mean, that's good beats. I
do
have
like
more
that-
faith in humanity.
I do like that it tells you triggered by planes.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Is everybody excited for
Triggered.
the From the Vault transform since they revealed the list?
I'm afraid that's not actually the name of it. The official name is From the Vault, Everyone Just Wants the Jace.
Well, it is a $70 card.
That was the name of the From the Vault 20, right?
Yeah, I guess they've done that theme twice now.
Bingo.
I mean, you
at
can't
them.
call it the same thing. So.
An original.
I haven't seen all of the arts, but they seem pretty sweet. I'm kind of into it.
There's the 3 new ones.
Uh-huh.
There's Delver, Huntmaster, and Garrick.
Oh yeah, I did see Garrick. That card is sweet looking.
Yeah.
I hope they bring him back into the story soon. I miss him.
Agreed. Did they
Yeah.
do new art on the backside of Garuk?
Yeah, they did. There's new art on the backside of all 3 of those.
Yeah,
cards.
he's swole as shit, dude.
Mhm.
I mean, he was
He's all
Garuk. He
beefy.
was already
I
pretty
mean, he also kills planeswalkers for sport, so it makes sense, but
The most
Yeah.
dangerous game.
the most dangerous.
that's...
I mean, that's basically what Ixalan is, right?
Mhm.
You just go there and hunt planeswalkers.
Like
Or fall
hotel.
in love with a Gorgon.
Yeah. So Ixalan is kind of like Hotel California, right? Go to
Yeah.
check in, but they don't check out.
Math checks out. I can always yield to this card finally.
This goddamn card.
This card
I
is- I'm
hate
sure
it so
this-
much.
This card is freaking annoying.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm purposely not yielding to it just to annoy.
Just for max tilt value.
That's great.
Gotta tilt them somehow.
Big
That's-
money, no whammies.
I haven't
Big
been.
money, no whammies,
But I'm-
please.
But I'm a jerk, so. I think I'm actually more excited for Explorers of Ixalan than I am Transform. But I like
Oh,
the
the
concept.
What
the
is
game.
Explorers?
It's a board game.
Oh, cool. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Nom, 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 nom.
why am I commander? It didn't do
So
anything to
many
you.
piggies.
And I had to choose something now. I decided to choose that instead of your the you God
That
damn it.
was
The silent
was-
prophet.
I have a response.
Yeah.
Is your response to ping him for 1?
I'm going to ping Seth X for 1, just to make
That's-
Jeremy and him tied.
Yeah.
That's not how we play this game.
That
Mainly
is exactly how we play this game.
mainly because I don't
But
like it.
y'all wanted me to deal with the Hydra, so Hydras have been dealt with. You're welcome.
I mean, I dealt
I'm a
with the
giver.
Hydras. I could have done that
See-
every turn.
All 4 of my creatures were targeted. Like I said, I am the most targeted player in this game.
Thank you,
Pretty unlucky.
thank you, Elevaris. Star City Games still has Explorers of Ixalan for a reasonable price. Cough, advertisement plug, cough. Yes. Yeah, I'm excited for it just because it's so you're playing Magic with a 60 card deck, but it's like a board where there's a bunch of face down tiles, and as you can pay mana to basically gain those tiles, flip them over, and either get like an immediate effect or have like a quest that you have to get to, and then you get a bonus. You know, there's a lot of really neat things, and it has a bunch of decent rares in it. Like I think there's like 5 or 6 rares per deck, and a decent amount of uncommons. And there's some good like reprints in there too. There's some really good like new art reprints.
Yeah, they released the deck list with the transform thing, and the way people were talking about it looked like you were definitely going to get value for what you buy.
Yeah. Saffron Olive did the calculations and said it was like $120, $130 worth of cards for. I think the MSRP is like 65 or something. 60 might be lower than that.
I think it's $59.99, so 60.
Yeah, 60, something like that. Does SCG have whiteboard tokens for clone reasons? No, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
That would be super sweet. Just get like laminated dry erase style tokens to draw.
Whoa. Someone is playing busted Magic cards.
It's not that bad.
Wait, can I have that? I have so many clues.
Negative. You can give me your clues, and I will use them for you.
Elvarius says it was
I'll give you a clue.
136 something in value for a $65 MSRP.
Cheshire will give you 4 clues that fly over your creatures to your face.
To your face.
But I only have 2 middle fingers.
And they will knock off 4 of your wizard paths.
Any finger can be a middle finger if you try hard enough.
And if you're dedicated enough.
Yeah.
Only if you cut off a whole bunch of other fingers.
Yeah, exactly. If you try hard enough.
Doesn't seem like worth.
No, probably not.
Hmm.
Swing in with my pig token.
I'll block.
I will also block.
This is just going to put a big old target on my face.
Yes, it is. I don't know what it is, but it's going to.
Uh-oh.
Maze's End. Here it comes.
No.
Not these tapping manas. That's 4. That's 5. Will be.
Channel Fireball.
Is channel legal in this format?
I have no idea.
I'll Google
I
it.
think I don't remember though.
You can use the... Oh, yeah.
Hello there.
Oh boy.
Would you like to go to some suns?
So what you're saying is...
We're screwed. Yeah, kill Jeremy. Jeez.
I'm pretty sure what he's saying is, please, sir, can you kill me some more?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean,
Channel is illegal.
I'm gonna try now.
Thank you. I assume chat helped me out with that one.
Yep.
Shout out, chat.
Elvarius, thank you.
We love you, chat.
Yep. Accurate.
Well, All Plays Game says, bask in the light of the sun.
They
I
they
mean,
love you, chat. I
not
merely
this
put up
time.
with
The
you.
next time.
Oh shit!
Because someone has to be the villain.
Yeah.
Might
gonna
as
be
well
me.
be the Australian guy.
Yeah, no, right? Like stereotyping much. Jeez.
At
Bad
least
enough that the British put us here.
I was about to say I could have been worse. Last stream, somebody said at least, or somebody would have said at least it, or it had to be the British guy.
Party foul.
Pretty sure that was me.
Oh, was it
Let's
you?
try that
I
again.
thought it was the other guy.
Oh, he was being the villain for sure. I was just being a wanker.
Oh,
I think I triggered him at one point by calling him British. Whoops.
You know what? I'm gonna die soon. It's fine.
math checks out.
I'll let you
Yeah.
have a guess at what's in my hand.
Dig through time.
Really?
It is not dig through time. I will tell you what's not in this deck.
Dig through time.
Dig through time.
Amulet of Quaz?
It is a garbage deck. I told you that.
But dig through time's like 3 cents.
It is. And it's too good for this deck.
Too good, he says.
It's not that it's too expensive, it's that it's
Here, I'm gonna
too
do us
good.
all a favor and get rid of that card so we never have to wait for the trigger to resolve again. You're welcome.
That's fair, I guess.
That's right, I don't need the mana from it anymore.
Diabetes does point out it is pig through time. Thank you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Elevarius says someone actually won a draft at HasCon via Channel Fireball. That's pretty great.
That's amazing. There you go. That's Magic's rich history right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was part of the first emergency banning that ever happened from memory. It was the first banning.
I believe it might have been.
Oh, that's fine.
It was the
Goodbye,
first
Riku.
emergency banning in combo winter of Earth.
The first emergency banning, I think, was Jar.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jar.
yes, we're doing
Jar
it.
was the first
I'm
emergency
pretty
ban.
sure that when they created Type 1 and Type 2, they came out with the restricted list or whatever, and it might have been on there.
Because I remember the banning itself was because of Black Lotus Channel Fireball turn 1 wins.
Yeah.
Which sounds amazing. Just sounds amazing. What the hell? How would you not figure, oh, hang on, this might be a little broken. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but I'm kind of feeling off on my history here of bannings and such, but
You know, that was gonna go at Jeremy.
What was?
The now tapped flying 4/4.
Oh yeah, yeah. We need to all
Well, I
target
didn't
Jeremy.
kill it. I mean, it's just tapped. It's not dead.
Yeah.
We all hate Jeremy. That's what I'm
why?
hearing.
This is not cool, man.
Not cool, man. See, it
it's gonna
doesn't
take
feel
us-
nice to be targeted.
It's gonna take me so long to get there, and there's just a good chance I'm gonna shuffle my library or something.
I don't believe you.
Completely.
Here we go.
forget.
1995. The Green Sorcery Channel was the first card to be banned in Standard, then called Type 2,
Mhm.
because of the Black Lotus combo. I know this because I did a whole quiz thing at PAX just gone that I wrote out because I'm amazing. What am I going to do here? I want to draw cards, but I don't want to draw cards.
Ooh,
But
draw cards.
more stuff.
Or let me draw cards. That'd be okay as well. I have no maximum hand size, you know.
You should let me draw cards.
No.
Approximately 6 cards, maybe 7.
I'd be okay with some amount of cards, yes. As long as it is not 78.
What about 79?
79 is too many. I don't have that many cards.
But
Yeah.
what if someone targeted you with a Blue Sun Zenith XE79? Would
I
you
would
allow
call
that?
shenanigans because no one has the ability to do it right now.
Yeah, that's
mean-
what you think.
You don't know?
Have you seen all this setup I'm doing? We're about to go off.
With your infinite mana 3-tick stack.
Yes, exactly. I like how it asks like everyone to block even when their creatures aren't in combat.
You still get
I mean-
a response.
If someone else wants to block for me, That's what I like.
I mean, I think that you should be able to. Oh my goodness, this seems really good. I don't know what it does.
He drops flyers, gains life.
Oh, busted. Gaining life is so good versus my pingers.
That's dead now. I'm sorry,
I
exiled.
know. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So Cheshire's probably just going to win if that thing stays in play.
I mean,
Agreed.
you're just gonna win if you
I
stay
see
in the
you trying
game
to
7 more
deflect the
turns.
experience, but it's not going to
No,
happen.
I'm just saying
It's
that he's going
true.
to gain a bunch of life and be way above you too, because I'm already going to be out of the game at that point.
Well, I feel like you're just gonna combo us off here.
I
Bucko.
don't know what you're talking about. Do you know how many combo pieces I have on the board right now?
Well, it's the one in your library I'm most worried about.
That's not a combo.
It's a 1-card combo.
It's a 1-card combo. It's fine. Fine. No big deal.
Impulse into anticipate into GG.
No impulse, no anticipate,
No GG.
no GG. I threw it in there specifically because I was like, you know what? It's one of the jankier like 1-card win combos.
That's true.
That one
It
right
is.
there.
Urza's block should make you cry.
Where's this block?
What?
Watching chat.
Oh, smart.
Mm-hmm.
Elivarius says the Urza's block makes me cry. I bought so much of it.
You know
My
what?
problem is that I bought so much of it and then got rid of it as time went on,
Mm.
like most of my cards. And now I'm like, I've been playing Magic for 24 years. And what have I got to show for it? Oh, nothing.
I mean, your friends that you've made over the years.
Let's help you out.
You assume I've made friends over the years.
Help me to help you.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, it's gonna hit me hard. That's all I know.
No, it's each opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I know Wound Reflection. I have a Karvek deck and a Vile Smasher deck that works
Wait, what the
very
hell?
much like Karvek.
Aw.
Hey, sad face. For
Beep,
you.
beep, 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 beep.
You know what? Can I just say no? I don't have a counterspell or anything. I just want to say no.
I'm pretty sure
It's-
that was me saying no, so...
He
Yeah,
did.
well.
It negate is basically a no. He's saying no.
That makes sense to me.
Hmm.
Yeah, look, don't worry about it, Elivarius. I think in hindsight, most of us players who got rid of stuff over the years feel like complete and utter dumbasses.
Yeah.
So when did everyone start playing Magic here then, I guess?
I was 8 years old, and I'm 29 now.
Fair enough.
Senior year of high school. It was our senior trip, and we were going to be going to Cedar Point, which is an amusement park
In Ohio, right?
in Ohio. Yep. And so we were going to go there and get on the bus early in the morning because we were from middle of Michigan essentially. So we were going to get on the bus at like 4:30 a.m. or something. So we all went over to my one friend's house to stay the night, and he was like, "Hey, my brother had these cards. We should play this game." So we all just dug into his box of cards and built really bad decks and played incorrectly and stayed up all night playing, and then played on the bus on the way there, and then ended up playing at the amusement park.
I think the funny thing with that is that this is how you know a story is true, is that every time you hear that story, it is said exactly the same way the whole way through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Because I think that's about the 4th time I've heard that story, and it actually kind of never gets old, because it's exactly how most of my friends got into Magic. For me, it was, we were on a road trip, and we went past a little general store, and they happened to have like a box of beta that was unopened on a shelf in the middle of the Australian outback.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even know how it got there. The dude was like, "Oh yeah, my kid picked it up when he was in the US." Blah blah. Blah. Apparently, it was some hot game, but it's been sitting here for like 6 months. No one wants it. So we picked it up and we busted it and didn't know how to play until like many years later. But we should have kept that stuff because now how much it's worth? Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But I've been playing for going on 24 years now.
Nice.
39
I
now.
feel so.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't learn until like M13, basically.
My wife got into it at Return to Ravnica. That was her
Good
first pre-release.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like that set. That's actually the first set I played Commander with because I was overseas for work. I had 3 standard decks at the time, and people only played EDH where I was. So I had to convert my standard decks to my EDH decks. My very first EDH decks, it was Rostani, Murgo Vosk, and Big Tesa.
Nice. Chicory Robo V2 says college freshman 2011 newer for me RTR. I actually thought MTG was a ripoff of Tool Masters. LOL. Yeah. And then Eldor says first experience when I got my own cards was Innistrad pre-release. Opened up 2 Balefire Dragons, so obviously I played Blue Black Mill. Valmika says 4th edition starter deck. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, did you not overload the thing?
He did not.
Nah. Not necessary.
No, and here's a little side fact. Because of the way that Wizards has their rules around selling of sealed product, it's very hard for Australia to get back issue copies of things
older
like
stuff. Yeah.
Legacy and stuff, which I'm currently sitting on a chaos pool of some older stuff that I can't wait to actually play with.
Nice. Paul Place Games, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the stream.
Deuces.
Hanging out for our celebration. But Australia did get Portal 3K, says Elvirus.
Yeah, we didn't get enough of it though.
Elvirus. Yeah. Because that was a pretty short print run too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Even in because it was just Asia Pacific basically.
I think the other problem as well is that it wasn't, how would you put it, when it was sold to Australia, like a lot of the retail chains around, like the card shops were like, "Oh, this is a new player product, you don't want it." So
Sure.
like they were stabbing themselves in the foot basically by not trying to sell as much as they could.
Sure.
But it also meant that Wizards were like, "Well, that didn't really work out."
Diabetes, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by for the celebration.
Trying to figure out what I can do here that will have the most longer last.
Matt says Standard and Theros basically started playing Commander right away, and that's how now all I. Good choice.
Man, that's good.
Ilambert. What I want to say. Junior year of high school, got handed a black-white cleric tribal deck, and the best card was Akroma's Vengeance and Riptide Replicator. It was fun, but I always hated the guy with 4 counterspells, as you do.
As one does indeed.
You learn to hate those counterspells early.
Yeah.
Techosaurus Rex says, started playing in sophomore year of high school after meeting a good friend of mine. Really got into it around OG Zendikar, but started playing in Shards era. Also, I'm pretty happy you got the books signed. Oh, hey, yeah, thanks. If you might tweet, Techosaurus Rex mailed us copies of the Kamigawa block novels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just realized what you said.
Yeah. The debate, bro. I'm sorry, I was cutting you off. I think.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just saying. I first started playing we were in line for the midnight showing of the part A of the 7th Harry Potter movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned I was with my cousin, and her friends. So I learned there, and then not until high school when I was with my debate friends that all played Magic because debate nerds.
Yep.
That I started playing seriously, and then I think like my first packs that I bought, I got the Mill Jace and an Omniscience, and I've had amazing luck ever since.
Nice. We played euchre in high school a lot.
Ooh, I love euchre.
Yeah, it's a game that
that's
not
a
a lot of
Midwestern game.
Very much is. Pretty much like Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. I think I've met like a couple of people from Wisconsin that know how to play.
Iowa plays it a lot as well.
Australia also plays it a lot.
I have no idea what it is.
It's a good game.
Euchre's a trick-taking game where you play with only a certain amount of cards from a regular playing card deck. You just play with 9s and above, so 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, aces. And so you determine what trump is early, and then you and the person across from you, it's a 4-person game, you and the person across from you, and you're trying to take the most tricks. But it's a lot of fun. We played that a ton in band and a couple other things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we played, my friends and I in high school basically just played D&D through like junior and senior year. Destroy target permanent.
Patrick says Wisconsin plays euchre. It's really good to play while drunk as something or other. Makes it easy to count cards in it too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Danny says, yeah, but you miss all the triggers from drinking.
As drunk as a skunk?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely. So the euchre is.
Why is everyone attacking me? Do we not remember that Mr. No?
Shh.
No, we do.
Okay.
So euchre is the game that a lot of people play while they're in deer camp, going hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Chichirobov 2 says Coup is a fun game. I agree. Coup is mad fun.
Coup is an excellent game. I actually got Coup Rebellion or Resistance. I can't remember which one. Oh, because Resistance was the one it's based off of. It's the universe.
Resistance. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rebellion, which is the one where you have like 25 different cards and you randomly select 5 or 6 of them. And I have yet to open it, unfortunately, because not a lot of people around here really like that game.
Yeah. Well, you need new friends.
Yeah.
I suggest you move to Australia.
I bought it because that year at Gen Con, I bought it because I saw a friend had it, and I really liked the original Coup, and I never got a chance to play it. And then the hotel I was staying at, because I was volunteering for Stoneblade, since we do Ascension every year, and I volunteered for them, and it was Sunday night, and we had a couple hours before we were going to go to our our volunteer dinner or whatever at the end of the night, end of the weekend. And the guys from Cards Against Humanity were like, hey, if anybody wants to come playtest our new game, we have the ballroom at the hotel that I was at. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I went up there, and they were playtesting Secret Hitler, but nobody was there. Like, just the Cards Against Humanity people were there. Like, no other fans or anybody came out. So I was just like, hey, I kind of wanted to try this game out. And they're like, nobody's here. Do you want to play the new Coup game? And I was like, yes. And that's the only time I got to play it.
Sad.
Yeah. And then we ended up playing, I don't know if you're familiar with the Jackbox party games. The one where everybody has their phones and then
we should do that.
Logs into a room. Oh, I would love to do that. I've got the Party Box 2, I think, on Xbox, but I will definitely download them. But it's Jackbox party games, and they had Which one is it? It's the one where you do, you have a question and then two people go head to head, and they both like make up an answer, and then everybody sees the question and then sees the two answers, and then they vote on which one is the best, but you don't know whose it is until the results are in. But it's a lot of fun. And so somebody came in with like a small projector and hooked their computer up, and we just projected against the wall, and it was like, oh, so I guess we're going to play this against the people who make Cards Against Humanity. Quiplash. Yes, thank you, Val and Luca. Quiplash is what it is. And I was like, this is the most nerve-wracking thing I have ever done as far as games go. And it was one of my answers. I am super proud of this moment. One of my answers was unanimously voted on. The question was, who is the worst person to receive a sponge bath from?
Ugh. You know, in today's day and age, that answer could get very inappropriate.
It can.
Mother Teresa.
The other person put lepers, and my answer was SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yo.
Is this kicked? I don't think it says it.
No, it's not.
It's just single. And everybody unanimously voted on mine, and I was like, all right, I did okay. That was my windmill slam, and then I'm done with I don't even care how I do it for the rest of this game.
I've done the thing.
Mm-hmm. It was super fun.
He's over here doing stuff. I don't know if anybody else is.
Yeah, he's swarm intelligencing the Guardian of Tazim. He's going to play some islands. He's going to tap in a bunch of cards.
Nah, I don't know what you all are talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You a damn lie.
So, Jeremy, how many counter spells would you say that you have in your hand right now?
Probably not enough.
Listen, lady.
Yes. Tap it all down.
Tap all these cards down. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Come
My
to the
pig.
dark side, my apprentice.
My pig. Oh, we were wrong. It was not necessarily a willbender. At least not one of them. It was mega willbender. A pig.
All right, who's ready for some fun?
My pig.
Who's
My
ready for
Atogatog.
ready?
My other Atogatog.
I don't think we're ready.
I don't think you're ready for ready.
Is there an anger in your discard pile? No? Damn it.
That's when he discards one.
Yeah, just randomly. Like, you know what? I decided to discard this.
Yeah,
I don't have a discard outlet, but Magic Online likes me enough.
it's true.
Well,
Oh,
see, I
come
didn't have one, but
on.
now I do.
Come on with this.
Wow.
Here I am, playing the jankiest of decks.
Okay, this is pretty jank.
No, this is pretty much
Alright,
Riku decks.
And you're copying Walk the Aeons with buyback.
We're all tapped out.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Do you want to see how many counter spells I have in this deck?
I guess not.
It was Spell Swindle.
Found it.
Well, really, it's the most important one, right?
That's fair.
Pseudo
True.
mana drain.
The one that I need the most. Because I obviously have Revel and Riches in this stupid deck.
My pig is still being targeted by something on my screen. It still has the red arrows on it.
Classic.
Poor
That's
pig.
about correct.
You feel so discriminated against. You just keep targeting him with your phantom spells.
Come on, bring it.
Not yet. I don't want to get Wrath to exiled. I'll wait.
Well, it's not like he doesn't have 2 more turns.
I don't actually know how many turns I have.
1 plus the swarm.
I don't have enough, is what I know.
Yeah, I could use more. Oh my god, yes! This
Did
is...
you not buy back the thing?
He did.
Yeah. You have as many turns as you have islands at this point.
No, it's 3 islands, I thought.
Well, yeah.
So he's
out of 3.
he's still already got 2 extra turns.
Yeah. Well, he's in his second turn, so he's got 1 more. He can now make 2 more to go to 5.
Oh yeah, Urban Evolution, totally a card you need to be playing right now.
Yeah.
Right click, concede.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm okay with that. If you want to play another game, but you need to, I don't need to necessarily, or I can draw 1.5 million cards.
Maybe he'll deck himself.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be awesome.
Kind of doubt that.
Dude, I'm so okay with decking myself. You don't even know.
Do you remember which ones are tapped? Oh, they would say it on the thing.
Tell you what, this is a strong beer.
Is it good though?
This beer is delicious. It's one of my favorite beers in the world.
Oh, I have to. Oh goodness.
Yeah. That's
Chiguroba
right.
says Alt F4 wins games.
That's the commander.
Dude, I am going off.
We can all see that you're globetrotting.
Sorry, my roommate just asked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the person in the back. I guess it doesn't tell you who's cannon tap. I thought it did.
Yeah. Elevator says, so that's a 3DH deck? Question mark?
Yes.
Yeah, red replication's cheap. I don't know about Walk
it's a-
the Aeons.
It's a good 3DH deck.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Walk the Aeons is very expensive. It's
Warm
one of those,
Intelligence, I know, is pretty cheap.
yeah, it's just one of those big dumb cards that people aren't going to play very much.
Yeah, let's also be pretty fair about this. Like, he got a lot of mana.
Knocked me to 4.
This turn.
Yeah. Next turn, on his next turn.
Which turn is it? Doesn't even say. It just says extra turn, even though it's actually extra turn 2.
Texasaurus, I'm not sure if we're going to be playing all of the decks. I know that Justin and I believe John are already locked in for their fan submitted videos for this season. We might be able to do it next season. I definitely like the look of the one that you sent me. So it's in consideration for me because I have not picked mine out yet.
I sent one to Stephen Green that I really hope he uses just for the absurdity of it.
Yeah.
I told him, let's talk about how he should just keep hitting Justin with a big monkey. Then I'll let everybody else guess whatever it is.
That's pretty good.
Really? Am I not? What do you use it?
Elvarius, how do you send in decks? Either send them to us over Twitter. It's probably one of the best ways that I'm going to see them. You can comment on any of the YouTube videos. We usually look through those. You can either, like, for me, I know my DMs are open on Twitter, or you can just tag us or hashtag CMDRVS. Those are probably the best ways to do it. Just send us like a tapped out or a deck stats or a MTG Goldfish link. And Techosaurus actually printed and mailed them in physically, which was pretty sweet.
That's neat.
Along with the Kamigawa books that he sent. Debabro wins. Go figure.
Yeah, it only took 5 more minutes. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. No, good game.
GG.
Good games. I'm telling you, man. There's like
License slander.
8 combos in this deck. Let's see. Let me see if I can MTGO decks. Here we go.
I didn't get to do like any fun stuff. Every time I got something even semi cool, Debate Bro just was like, "No, you don't get to have nice things. You don't get to be a person in this game."
I'm gonna show everybody the combos in this deck. So here's one. Here's another good one.
Man, I'm missing out, aren't I?
Here's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I know in the Discord one you talked about the Lich one.
This one makes 1,000,000 tokens. This one is my favorite. Like either of these 2 cards, and these 2 are the ones that I really want to be doing. Because I talked about these ones: Oblivion Ring, Barren Glory, and then World Purge. This is one. This is one. This is one, and it makes Infinite Bears. This one.
Bears.
And then I just kind of had a couple extra, like, oh, I'm just going to win cards.
Divine Intervention. You hate magic, don't you?
Correct.
That was from Elevarius.
Yeah, there's a couple of combos that I saw that was just like, yeah, if you do this, it basically just like draws the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Danny knows all about drawing the game. Danny's a terrible person. And he's also my wife, so I'm probably gonna sleep on the couch now.
Worth it.
Text source. Yeah, I actually will be saving the decks. I save all the decks that people send in for the fan videos. Even if I don't play them that season, I just always save them for future potential use. I need to play Divine Intervention on Commander versus. Yeah, maybe.
Eleanor, why are you so mean? Poor Justin just gets. Who was it? Somebody on Reddit posted on the last video, the 4-person mill video. It was like, Justin, you need to not be such a funny victim, and then we would sympathize with you more, or something like that. I'm like, that's actually terrible. It's true, but it's actually a terrible thing to say.
Yep, Divine Intervention. The game is a draw. That's the one.
Any more Commander, or what's the plan stands?
I am up for probably another game.
I'm definitely up for stuff.
I'm
My
gonna.
mic was open.
I'm going to peace out so you guys can get a 4th person. I have to work in the morning, so it was fun though.
All right.
Hey, thanks for the game, man.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Thanks for coming.
Good game. Thanks for beating me up. All right, bye guys.
Have a good night.
All right, guys, that's it for the stream. Yep, got my butt kicked pretty hard. So the next stream is probably gonna be on Friday is the schedule. So if you are got nothing to do, Friday at 9 o'clock. If you're not going to Friday Night Magic, I'll see you then. Bye.